Imagine a time when the world's most powerful empire wasn't just built on conquest, but also on knowledge. Welcome to the reign of Assurbanipal, the scholar king of Assyria. He was a ruler unlike any other, a fierce warrior who could wield his sword as skillfully as he could decipher ancient texts. Today, we unravel the story of a man who changed history not only with his armies, but with his mind. Who was Assurbanipal? And how did his legacy endure the collapse of his empire? Let's find out. In the sprawling deserts of Mesopotamia, where the Tigris and Euphrates rivers cradled the cradle of civilization, the Neo-Assyrian Empire stood as a beacon of might and culture. At its helm during its golden age was Assurbanipal, 669 to 631 BCE, a king who uniquely blended the ferocity of a warrior with the intellect of a scholar. While empires rose and fell around him, Assurbanipal sought to immortalize the essence of humanity, not just through conquest, but through the preservation of knowledge. Assurbanipal's journey began in the royal palace of Nineveh, a city that resonated with the hum of political intrigue and the grandeur of Assyria's dominance. Born to King Esarhaddon and Queen Asharhamat, he was the younger brother of Shamash-Shumukin, the heir apparent. Unlike his brother, who was trained in governance and warfare, Assurbanipal was immersed in scholarly pursuits. Tutors guided him through the complexities of cuneiform, astronomy, and the Sumerian and Akkadian languages. Assurbanipal also developed a profound interest in religion, studying ancient rituals and myths. His curiosity extended to the sciences, mathematics, and art, making him one of the most educated rulers of his time. Despite his scholarly upbringing, Assurbanipal was no stranger to the harsh realities of palace politics. As a prince, he observed his father's strategic alliances, his campaigns to subjugate rebellious regions, and the ever-looming threat of betrayal from within. These experiences prepared him for the turbulent world of kingship. In 669 BCE, Esarhaddon died during a campaign to retake Egypt. Following his death, a succession plan was enacted. Shamash-Shumukin would rule Babylon, while Assurbanipal would inherit the crown of Assyria. This arrangement aimed to ensure peace between the brothers, but it sowed seeds of resentment in Shamash-Shumukin, who felt diminished as a vassal king under his younger sibling. Assurbanipal's early years as king were marked by internal consolidation. He quelled rebellions in the western provinces and strengthened Assyria's military. Despite his focus on governance, he continued to pursue his intellectual interests, gathering scholars to his court and initiating massive projects, including the Library of Nineveh. By 652 BCE, tensions between Assurbanipal and Shamash-Shumukin erupted into open conflict. Shamash-Shumukin, seeking independence, declared war and rallied an alliance of Babylonians, Elamites, and Chaldeans. This civil war became one of the defining challenges of Assurbanipal's reign. The Assyrian army laid siege to Babylon, cutting off its supplies and bombarding the city for months. The rebellion ended in 648 BCE with Shamash-Shumukin's dramatic death, allegedly by setting himself on fire in his palace. Assurbanipal's victory was both a personal and political triumph, solidifying his authority over the empire. Assurbanipal's military campaigns extended Assyria's borders to unprecedented levels. One of his most notable campaigns was against Elam, a longtime rival. In 647 BCE, he launched a ferocious assault on Susa, the Elamite capital, reducing it to ruins. The destruction of Susa marked the decline of Elam as a power and underscored Assurbanipal's military might. His campaigns in Egypt were equally significant. Though initially successful in asserting dominance over the region, maintaining control proved difficult. Despite these challenges, Assurbanipal's military strategies and brutal tactics solidified Assyria's reputation as the most powerful empire of its time. Assurbanipal's greatest legacy lies not in his conquests, but in his dedication to preserving knowledge. The Library of Nineveh, established under his reign, was a monumental achievement. Containing over 30,000 clay tablets, the library included texts on medicine, astronomy, literature, and religion. Among its treasures was the Epic of Gilgamesh, which offers insights into humanity's earliest literary traditions. Assurbanipal's collection efforts were unparalleled, as he dispatched scribes to gather texts from across Mesopotamia. His vision was clear. Knowledge was power, and preserving it was a duty to future generations. Assurbanipal's death in 631 BCE marked the beginning of the end for the Neo-Assyrian Empire. Internal strife and external pressures from the Babylonians and Medes weakened the empire. By 609 BCE, Nineveh had fallen, its grand palaces and libraries reduced to ruins. Despite the empire's collapse, Assurbanipal's contributions endured. The rediscovery of the Library of Nineveh in the 19th century transformed modern understanding of Mesopotamian culture, ensuring that his legacy as a scholar-king would never be forgotten. Assurbanipal was a ruler of contrasts, a fierce conqueror and a passionate scholar. His reign marked the zenith of Assyrian power, and his library became a beacon of knowledge for future generations. While his empire crumbled, his dedication to preserving the written word ensured that his legacy would live on, echoing through the annals of history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the life of Assurbanipal, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Fabled History for more stories from the past that shaped our world. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode, and let us know in the comments which historical figure or era you'd like us to cover next. Your support helps us keep history alive. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.